Noisy Pixel.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to another Noisy Pixel Responds for the week of March 7th, 2020. This is not going to be a formal news week, only because we went to PAX East and got a ton of interview coverage. And if you haven't watched it yet, we have a couple videos up now that I urge you to just check out and put some time into, because we put a lot of time into those, and having people see them really encourages us to do that more. So please check those out. A lot more are coming, with a lot more developers and publishers talking about their upcoming games that maybe you haven't heard of. So please watch them. So because of those videos, Mark isn't able to really put together the Noisy News Week, which take quite a lot of time. So we're opting to just do these response videos in place of those, because they're a lot easier to edit. And I might share some more stuff with you depending on how long this gets, but we'll see. I'm not as good as an editor as Mark, I'll tell you that much. So don't expect high quality stuff going on in this video, but I will do my best. Let's jump into the comments. First comment, Himang Chowhan says the artist has a YouTube channel with lots of funny animations, and this is for the CL Fledge review. I don't know who the artist is, but if you could link us and tell us, I'll be sure to check out their funny animations next. This Zehren says on the Genshin Impact gameplay video, he mocks the alerts in the game that says now I've got stomach cramps. Now I've got stomach cramps over and over again in the video. If you've watched it, you would know what he's talking about. And then he follows up with, then go to the bathroom. And he's not wrong. Next comment. Pseudo Kings says solid review for the Granblue Fantasy Versus review, but he follows up with, except that you didn't mention the censorship, or that you can unlock a toggle that removes it by beating RPG mode. Let me tell you something. I think that the unlock feature is just more reason to play that really bad RPG mode. And they're like, well, this mode kind of sucks. How can we get you nerds to actually play it? Well, let's put a feature that unlocks more skimpier costumes at the end of it. You know, they could have did one worse. They could have made it so you had to beat the whole thing on hard mode to get it. And you know what? If they did do that, I would have played it. I would have played it all the way through hard mode. But definitely that is the worst mode in that game. Everything else is so good though. Thank you, Pseudo Kings. Jordan Wu says on the Katana Kami review, do you even know what Way of the Samurai series is about? ? And the answer is, yes, I know what that niche ass series is about. Come on, man. Who do you think you're messing with? So he's upset that I didn't say what he wanted me to say in that review. And all I can say about that is, when doing a review, I like to write my reviews towards the general audience, while also kind of incorporating people who are fans. But most of the time, fans already know what they want, right? Like, if you're a fan of niche games, you're gonna buy them regardless. I've been in this camp before. That's what got me here. But the general audience needs to know the general stuff about these games in order to maybe get them to purchase it or not. They're looking to guide their wallets. Most of the time, our reviews get traffic from people who have already bought the game. They're just there to give their opinion, agree or disagree with us, which is fine, but our reviews are generally more skewed towards the people that are looking for the general opinion. But they don't want to know about these fine-tuned details and these there's in-depth videos for that, right? Like, there are people that have way more time than we do to do that kind of stuff. So keep that in mind when you're gonna nerd out in the comment section, because, hey, Jordan, I'm eager to watch your video review of Katana Kami. Link me when you've made it. It's Just Kev comments on Murder by Numbers review and says it's called Picross, lol. And then we said we'll let the reviewer know. This is because in the video, Lynn says that it's kind of like Sudoku, and I thought it was kind of like Sudoku too. I've heard of Picross, okay, but I ain't no numbers nerd, alright? I'm trying to play some good games. I'm trying to play some games, you know? I'm not trying to play no write down numbers and think hard games. I'm trying to play some visual novels, some detective adventures. Thank you for letting us know about Picross. It has opened up all of our minds here to a new world of Sudoku type games, and maybe Lynn will do a review on Picross in the future. Mullet Johnson comments on the Noisy Newsweek video where I talk about my voice and how I'm getting surgery, and he says, Azario, your voice is amazing. It's very soothing. I don't know if it needs fixing, but I'll keep watching even if it changes. Thanks for all of your videos. I'm a big fan of your reviews. I just put this in because it made me feel really good. You're welcome. Yeah, so my surgery is going to be on March 18th. Typically that's around the time that Mark and I do the Noisy Newsweek videos or begin the process of editing them to put them out on Saturday. So you might see him that week, which I hope he actually goes through doing. And now that I put this in this video, he will do it because now I'm putting him on the spot. So I'll probably put that together for him and help him do that, and you'll see more of Mark, and we'll make him famous. Frosty Bros comments on Rune Factory 4 special and says, Justine is a new addition to the voiceover, right? Her voice is enjoyable. Lol. I was expecting the normal Noisy Pixel voice boy. Was I surprised? Oh, he missed a comma there. I've been there. Boy, was I surprised. Awesome review. Was on the fence before watching this review. Now I know that I will be adding this to my collection when I have the money. Good job and keep up the amazing reviews. P.S. Great Noisy Pixel transition effect. Yeah, so Justine does a lot of graphic design for us. She does some reviews. She does voiceover too for some of the other reviewers who don't have mics or are from Germany and maybe their English is kind of strong accent like Lynn or Tiago. So you'll see Justine pop in every now and then for them. Ploda X comments on the Senran Baku review and says, I played this a few years ago, so I don't quite remember if I enjoyed the story, but overall I quite like this one. I am a sucker for the rural traditional Japanese town setting, though, so I'm definitely biased. I remember liking Hoshizora Hi Kakoru Hashi 2, and the plot of that game was plain stupid, retrospectively speaking. And thank you for letting us know. Yeah, this game came out a while ago, and it's just in English now. I enjoyed it. I thought it was, well, okay. I enjoyed the common route, and it was kind of silly throughout. It hits its moments, and then you kind of just get into the romance. I wish they incorporated the romance more into the common route or into the actual like battle part of the game, adventure kind of hunting spirits part. It kind of gets explained in the romance routes, but I wish they just put it all together because after the common route you kind of just get into the romance and then kind of gives you little tidbits of the lore. Evan Warthen says on the Summer Pockets review, I guess I have to do a voice for this one. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like you have the game music playing behind background music for the video. Creates a very overpowering and unsettling atmosphere, which quite contradicts the nature of the visual novel being reviewed. I would definitely look into changing this for future reviews, as the review and visuals are telling me one thing, but the music is telling me something completely contradictory. Now all I gotta say about that is whatever, nerd. Moving on. The Skywalk, the Swacker 1 says on the Under Night In Birth X Late Clear review, this is a fantastic fighting game, so underrated it's criminal. Must buy regardless if anime or 2D fighting enthusiast. You might be right. That game is pretty good. Watch our review. And that's it. That's all I got for you. I don't actually know what else to say. We might do another one of these next week depending on Mark's schedule. I could share with you some games I've purchased recently. I got those out just in case this didn't go on too long, that I can kind of pad time. So let's talk about it. I got Azure Dreams. Picked this up at PAX East. There it is. I'm hoping to get back into RetroPixel. We're going to be doing something else with that. Also, kind of more retro gaming, but in-depth stuff. You'll hear more about that soon. I'm busy putting it together. It's gonna be good though. I got Soul Mad and the World Eaters. I don't know what this is, but it's from NIS America. Well, they published it. Looks a lot like Disgaea, to be honest. I don't know, I'm just a sucker for these weird games. I kind of missed out on the PlayStation 2 era video games, just because I didn't have money to buy them. But now I do, so here we go. I picked up Peach Ball from Xseed at PAX East. I think they're the only ones selling the physical of this, so I decided to pick it up. And then I got these two games from Limited Run Games for Idea Factory International's Mary Skelter 2 and Mode Chronicles on Switch. So I think that's the only way to get those games. And that's all I really have. Please watch those interview videos and check out more of our reviews and comments because we're excited to be doing this with you guys, and we're moving so fast that we are trying to keep up, and we hope to continue to entertain you in the future. Thank you.